Alright, YouTube, so I'm back. I'm back to finish the video off. So, long story short, today was the last day, like the full last day that we had on the cruise trip. If you ask me, I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoyed every bit of them 4 days we was on here. And unfortunately, we got to get up at 8 o'clock. No, we got to get up at 6 o'clock to get literally off the ship at 8 o'clock. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to do that. But, dog tired. I just got done with, like my birthday dinner. Well, no, my brother's birthday dinner. His name is Joe. He just turned 24 today. I ain't gonna lie, I just got a little sick out of nowhere. I don't know. Oh yeah, you definitely did. That's good, J man. But yeah, long story short, that like my little cousin in the background. But if there's anything I can say about the trip, this is something I literally needed, bro. I needed a break from just life, bro. And I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to be depressed about it or make people depressed while I'm talking about it. But you know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed everything about the trip. You know, from yesterday, the day before, and the day before that, like it was very good. It was a very good time, and I'm gonna miss it. But you know, I was just telling my little cousin in the hallway, this is why we work. That's why we gotta work hard for us to find an escape from the bullcrap reality sometimes we're put in, even though we have every right to change it, which is gonna be hard to do along the way. But sometimes you gotta put like that first foot in front of the other. Just like me doing like this YouTube jump, because overall, like it took a lot out of me to do this, but I'm glad I had to take that leap of faith. And I'm sorry, I'm catching clock mouth right now. But yeah, like. That's why, like, if you really want something that bad, if you tired, like the bull crap you going through in life, bro, at some point you gotta pull that trigger and just say, bro, F it, and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? And like today, I did something today, which like I did like a couple of videos before I made this one right here, and I was at like the dinner table, with my brother, his wife, and my family. And I forgot what we said all the way, but somebody brought up something about my little cousin Jamin over here right beside him. He brought it up. He said something very important, about my YouTube channel, or I think my dad did. One of them did, and I got to like talking about like the success I'm getting. Like I already got 7 subscribers in less than 4 days. And most of those subscribers came in one or the first 2 days. That's kind of crazy to me. And then I just checked like my analytics, and I have like one YouTube short that's like at 341 views, and it was all like me almost busting my behind while it was at Nassau, moving around and all that. Like that was kind of crazy. So, but yeah. Me talking about that, at like dinner table, and like I'm peeping, like my family. Yeah, I see that, Jay, man. I see it. I see that, right? But yeah, like me seeing like my family reaction as I'm talking about everything that like I'm really getting like notoriety on my YouTube. I see my dad smile from cheek to cheek, and I didn't think like he would be like that supportive. And like in like the midst of like me, cause like y'all gonna see it, or like like I did, like where I showed certain dishes that I had from like the 5-star steakhouse restaurant that we was at on the ship. And I ain't gonna lie, my dad was like, hey man, cause I said like some funny junk in between me like cutting the camera off after each dish I had. And he was like, "Bruh, you should have recorded it." I was like, "God, dog, I should have kept the camera rolling," cause he was so right, bruh. Like, cause I was saying some of the most funniest junk ever, bruh, and some like like the most clever junk that you can come up with about the food I had. Like, bruh, I had like some colossal shrimp, And how I was like describing it like to the T, bro. I wish I would have had the camera rolling, bro. Cause I said something, cause you know like I was like describing what was on the plate, and I was like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got the I'm sorry, I keep wiping my nose, bro. Like I done catching like a cold from like me being up there at like the 10th floor. Cause long story short, we had to go outside to go cross through, you know, the other side of like the doggone for the doggone highest deck out there on the ship. Long story short, like it's been like a cold night, like moving back to the port. Yeah, and like my cousin just said too. It's been very cold night, and we unfortunately had to go. You know, which we couldn't have really went down there, but for some reason I caught the cold a little bit. So I got sniffles and like a little runny nose right now, but yeah, like I was saying, like how I was like describing like the food. At first, I wish I would have doggone like had the camera rolling, cause how I was describing it was just so pieced together, and I said a lot of like clever junk. I wish I would have seen it. And so I had to burp and all that, but yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to. I ain't gonna lie, I you know, just like my little cousin was saying to me earlier, he, along with me, we are a little depressed because we gotta go back home tomorrow, and we had too much fun. And, you know, normally around this time, and since he here, I'm sorry he wanted to hear it, but I gotta say it, because y'all know me, like, I gotta keep it a stack, you know what I mean? And
I don't really care what you say.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, that's good then. Yeah, he's 9 years old, you don't care. Matter of fact, would you like to say what's up? Come in the camera.
Hello, y'all. Hi. Why are you laughing?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just being you, bro. Like, you just being you. You just being you, bro. That's it, bro. That's
I will
it,
come
bro.
and dive on top of you.
Nah, don't do that. And that's an Ayo moment. Why would you wake me up and dive on top of me?
I will run up and dive and take your neck.
Oh, like you're gonna so
Yes.
you're gonna do that when I'm asleep? Nah, don't do that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get you that's gonna get you messed up in the game. And I don't wanna go to jail for me, you know, doing a wrestling move on a little kid just because I was rudely interrupted by a running, diving, little kid, 9-year-old type frog splash or whatever the frick you think you about to do to me. Like, nah, that ain't happening. You went Eddie Guerrero. You said what?
I would not miss.
I already know. You know, Carmelo Hayes from WWE.
Clean off your shoulders.
I'm pretty sure you would. But nah, man. Other than that,
You look like the necklace horseman.
the necklace horseman. Wow. Okay, bro. Whatever you mean, bro. But yeah, long story short, y'all, man. But you wanna know something like that just really part in my head like a, you know, like what really shot in my noggin like a doggone lightning bolt. I realized like I am getting like depressed though that I gotta repack my stuff and then I go back home tomorrow. But one thing that is got in my mind about it is that I'm getting back to like that mindset that I had right before we got on here. You know, like 4 days ago, which was I'm about to go ahead fuel my fire, like really getting in me to what pause. But the word, you good, bro?
Yeah.
But sit down, bro.
Oh, what's your phone?
Bro, this thing is trying to do like the Michael Jackson, tippy toes pose, bro. But yeah, like, overall, man. You know, and like it's so crazy because like at night, that's what most of like my depression really hit. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be alright though, man. It's just like, you know, right now though, man. I'm not feeling it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause I gotta go back home and deal with this bummy job I got. While I also gotta like, you know, get in mind that it's time me to go and work towards get myself out there to go get a brand new job. and improve my life for real. Cause I told myself, I already made a promise to myself that I can't hold back. And one of the promises was I gotta keep this YouTube channel going too. Cause if I didn't, and which unfortunately I'm addicted to being to letting life get too comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know. Oh, what up?
MJ.
What up, MJ, bro?
That's my older brother right there.
Yeah, he about to pass, bro. Would you like to say what's up to my people? Yeah, he's like a nonchalant dreadhead type. You know what I'm saying? He like nonchalant.
I'm the opposite of that, but that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you just energetic dreadhead, simple. But yeah, like all this really like getting, like really getting me into what like, this also molded me into having like the mindset I had before we even like started our first day on the ship, which was I'm gonna get in my mind and I'm gonna get on my grind to where I'm gonna elevate my life, bro. And I know it sucks right now, bro, because I gotta get right back in that mode of like going through the motions with my job that I don't like, and my life right now that I don't like outside of this trip. But it's alright, you know.
Yeah, me too. I don't like my life outside of this.
Bruh, you're 9 years old, bruh. You got a great life.
I don't like school.
I understand. I never liked school either. But you get good grades.
So?
Wow.
I just do it so I don't gotta be in school longer.
Wow, you looked at me with a straight face too while saying that? Wow, alright then. You was me, but I was never this outspoken though. Like, like I was like the quiet kid when I was in school, when I was your age for sure. You said everything how I really felt. That's kind of crazy. But I understand why you get A's and B's though. You know what I mean? Because I'll be doing it too. That way I want to be in school longer too. That way I can graduate early. Which unfortunately, by the time I got into like 10th grade and 11th and 12th grade, boy, I'm gonna fail my 11th and 12th grade year. Like I was really giving up on school, bro, because that was like the year when I was playing basketball, and I might as well say it. I graduated from Walker High School, basically. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all know Walker High School, that's in Crawfordville, Florida, the outskirts of Tallahassee.
Wait, quick question real quick.
Mm-hmm. Why did I drop out of college? Oh no, it's okay. On my channel, bro, like I'll talk about real stuff, which is why I'm getting a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? So that's okay. But yeah, no, I dropped out of college after I graduated high school in 2018 because I found out that college was not for me and what I was and what I wanted to do at the time. Like I didn't understand like the fact that like the first year that you in college, you doing nothing but core classes, which is the classes you already doing whenever you in like 12th or 11th grade. Like you just doing college prep classes, but the same type of classes when you're getting like first year of college, like that jump was always so heavy on my mind. And after like me completing that first year of college, which I don't even know, I don't know if I even graduated like or passed on. After like my first year, I just like remember me like not checking up on like my final, on my finals grades and all that and exams. So I don't know what I did, but I do remember like me having decent grades throughout like the whole school year of like my college year in 2018, but 2019. But yeah, no, I dropped out after that first year, bro. I couldn't do it no more. I feel like, bro, I'm not meant for that college, y'all. Plus, this is something I've been wanting to do anyway, which is why I'm going so hard in the paint every day by dropping some type of video for y'all. Or a YouTube short, you know what I mean? But, yeah, and I got like a lot of story times to tell y'all, like a lot. I just gotta see like which one I want to pull out first. But it's unfortunate some story times I can't let y'all know because it's something that was traumatic to me. So it's certain things I just can't let y'all know about. But other than that, that's what I wanted to say. But yeah, expect like some fitness videos out of me though when I get back like home, like the Crawfordville. Whenever I go back over there, expect like some workout videos. Cause what I used to do from time to time was, and I don't really work out like that, bro, because life just be freaking kicking my behind, bro, to the point I don't really work out no more. But I'm getting back to it though. Like not just saying that, but really mean it. So I'm gonna get like a membership, you know what I'm saying? A gym membership, and cause like I was telling my dad about it, I think the day or yesterday or something like that. That like my brother Joe and my cousins, we went up to deck 10 out of like 11 decks that they have when the ship paused. I don't like saying that word anyway, but yeah, we did that. And long story short, like we was at like their gym, and I was trying to gym out, and their gym was it, like, cause like they had like straight like pulleys and like lever type machines and all that. Like workout machine, and I like that. But I always knew like what they were and like what they looked like. I just never really like went to the gym because I just, you know what I'm saying, like I just be too depressed to be doing that. But now I'm about to do it. I'm about to really get into it now. And when I get back on, I'm getting a haircut. That's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah. Other than that, I gotta go and pack my clothes and all that and all my stuff up. YouTube family. So with that being said, and I'm tired of freak. I'm sorry. I'm not very energetic like how I usually am and very passionate to talk. I'm just trying to get a video out and finish out ending like this whole day. Cause today I was everything was tiring me because we was out there in the water like all day. So I'm trying to just like wrap this up in like the nicest way possible, in the nicest fashion possible. Oh God! Oh, I feel old, bro. I feel like Pops right now. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, if y'all made it far into the video, I appreciate y'all. And I would like for y'all to like, share, subscribe if y'all new. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Alright, y'all.